Hey guys, Dave Fatula here with Exclusive Leads on Demand, and I have developed a system called the Roofing Revenue Accelerator, and I'm going to show you how to accelerate your roofing revenue. Not very exciting, right? How fast am I going to do it? This is what I'm actually specifically going to do. I'm going to show you in this quick video how to drastically accelerate your roofing revenue as fast as possible by getting 20 to 100 plus roof repair and replacement, commercial and residential, customers contacting you directly in the next 30 days by doing what the top 1% of roofing companies are doing. And this is even if you're already doing well, if you're buying leads from somewhere else, or if you're working with an internet marketing company. Now, do I have your attention? Hopefully. So if that's something that you want to do, keep watching. If not, go ahead and click away, close this video, because this will not be for you. So the first thing that you're probably wondering is, how am I going to make you more money? But the more important aspect of it is, or the better question to ask is, how am I going to make you the most money possible for the lowest customer acquisition cost? Because I could send you, 100 leads, and if none of them turn into appointments, if none of those turn into sales, then that doesn't really matter. But if I send you one lead for $2 million and it closes, obviously the lead quality is extremely important. So those are some factors that you want to look at: the cost of each lead, the lead quality, the conversion of the lead or the phone call or the initial inquiry into an appointment, the closing ratio of those appointments, the cost per acquisition, the return on your investment, and how much are you profiting. So you're not going to make the most money possible for the lowest CPA through buying cheap leads, chasing them down. It's a cost of your time, following up, 10 or 15 times only to find out they already got someone done for someone to do the job, and they don't even show up for the appointments, etc. You're not going to do that through cheap or ineffective internet marketing or SEO services. You're not going to do that through conventional advertising or telemarketing. I'm not saying you're not going to make money or mailers or whatever. You're not going to make the most money possible for the lowest customer acquisition costs. Other than a referral, word of mouth referral, which is free and it's extremely effective. The best way is to get customers to seek you out at the exact moment they have a need for a roofer, and to pick up the phone and to call you directly. So I want to show you what I did in the last couple of months for some of my clients. So this is a screenshot of phone calls that are recorded and tracked. And as you can see, starting on this month, which is February 2019, I blocked out the caller information just for privacy's sake. But you can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 calls from this one particular campaign, and all of them are over a minute, and that usually means, with the exception of this one here, that means that it's we've talked to them and we've booked the appointment. And so for that campaign, plus in February alone, we had these form fill outs on the site, February 1st through February 19th. We had 7 leads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that came from just this one Google AdWords campaign, and we spent just under $1,000, so $916, and we got 16 exclusive calls, exclusive leads, and all of which had turned into appointments for roofing repairs, for estimates, and for and a lot of them were complete replacements. So that ends up being about $57 per appointment, and the average closing ratio of this company, they're pretty good, is as high as actually 50%. So they closed about 8 new jobs from this one campaign. Now, we ran multiple campaigns for them in January. The dates here, January 1st through the 26th. So just about, we didn't even count the 1st and the 2nd because those were both kind of holidays, and the weekends aren't as busy. But as you can see, I had to block out the customer information, the name, phone number, email, etc., and the number they called from. But all these recordings, all these leads are call tracked and recorded, so we know that at the end of the month, through all these different campaigns that we have run for this company, we have 82 verified, and we're 82 verified appointments, and we're waiting on the outcome of 36 more. So we have 82 for sure, and 118 total as the possible amount. So another campaign that we ran for them, we can even just start this on February 1st. A call here, a call here, a call here, a call here. None that day. 4, 4, and 4. So that's 16. We got 17 plus 6 is 23, plus 5 is 28, 29, 30, and that's tomorrow. So 30 calls just from this one campaign this month, plus the other, what did I say that was, 16? So that's 46 or so, and that doesn't count all of the campaigns we have running. And so one thing that you might be asking is, what's the quality of these leads? So I'll let you go ahead and listen in to a call, just the beginning of the call, because again, we have these tracked and recorded, and hopefully you can hear this. It'll be about 15 or 20 seconds. Boom, 12K right there. Okay, so that's one of them. There's a lot of them, but I can also give you screenshots from what my client has said about some of these leads. Your lead turned into 3 big ass buildings. One's 200,000 square feet, and estimated just one should be about $400,000 for just the one. So you multiply that by the other 2, and we're looking at a $1 million quote. A couple jobs that he's closed. In April, for example, he did a $66,000 job. This was another client, 2 bids out for almost $2 million. And my man texted me the other day, I just bought a new Maserati. Okay, I didn't believe him, but I guess that makes sense when he has 100 extra leads and he's closing, $1 million. He did his first $1 million month. Okay, they just got a new Maserati. So the lead quality, okay, $100,000 commercial, $500,000 commercial. That one was closed. Another couple commercials here. I would say it's 75 to 85% commercial and 25%. Residential and 25% commercial. But I just want to track some of these bigger jobs to let you know these ones do come in. This was a $2 million job. This was $235K. Okay, and let's see here. As far as some of the form fills, you go in and you see, okay, this was 82% residential and 17% commercial. Most of them need a repair or replacement. Very, very urgent. This is immediate. This is within a month. This is within 2 months. So is that 80, almost 90% needed done within 2 months. Very old roofs, 10 to 20 years, 20 plus years. Shingle, tile, asphalt, flat, metal, TPO. So there's a broad spectrum. We can focus it in on what you're wanting more of. But I wanted to just touch base on the quality of those leads. So, the type of calls, again, the repairs and the replacements, okay, they're immediate. They're commercial and residential. The lead quality, as you've seen, is pretty high. The conversion into appointment and the urgency is well above 90%, and I think it might even be closer to almost 100%, because the people are seeking you out. The sales to conversion ratio, that's up to you, but you're getting a really high quality lead. And again, these leads are exclusive, so they're not going to other contractors. There's no delay, so it's not like they fill out a form. Some telemarketing companies will wait a month or two and sell you the old information. They'll already have the work done or whatever. They're direct to you, so there's no third party, and they're all tracked and recorded. Okay, so again, we're going to be different than anything else you've ever tried, because we get the customers with a need for the repair or for the replacement at the exact moment they have the need to seek you out. We get them to contact you directly. Okay. So, we help you maximize the profits. We help you accelerate your revenue really, really fast. We have some copywriting and branding experts that help convert more leads into sales, online even. And then we're going to partner with you. And we want to dominate, whatever you want to dominate. If it's local, if it's regional, if it's a state, country, world, if we go to other planets, that's always a good possibility. So, where are you at right now? Again, you've possibly bought third-party leads, or you're currently buying third-party leads, HomeAdvisor, Networks, Thumbtack, Angie's List. You are using a third party like Yellow Pages or another marketing company to run AdWords for you, or you're running the AdWords in-house. You set up a campaign, you've talked to the Google specialist, you might have done some conventional advertising, you might have put some ads out on Craigslist, SEO, or you've just done nothing and you're relying on social media referrals. But I just want you to think for a second, like what your life would be like if we got you 10 extra calls, if we got you 20 phone calls from these customers every single month, or even in the next 30 days. What would that mean to you? I listed a couple of different things: grow and expand, make more money, take more vacations, more freedom, financial security, time with your family, get your health back, build your business into a sellable asset, give your best employees a raise, make your life less stressful, etc., etc. So here's the details of kind of how it works. So the first way that we get you these direct customers, there's 4 ways. There's number 1, our one-to-one fast track system. Number 2, our organic direct lead generation system. Number 3, which is a hybrid, it's a combination of the two. And number 4, it's do-it-yourself or in-house. And so we actually have an information course, online training course coming out teaching you, or your marketing person, or your salesperson, or your office person, or your one of your kids or whatever, how to do it, so you can learn all this information about how to get leads for appointments for $57, and I can even show you how to do that for even less. So if you learn how to do it yourself, it's going to be extremely much more cost effective, depending on how much time and capital you have to invest. So the first way that we do it, the Roofing Revenue Accelerator number 1, is we set up a landing page and a call tracking number, and we forward it to you. And again, even if you're working with another company and you're running AdWords yourself, we're going to do it better, and I'm going to show you why that is in a second, because of these ninja type tactics. Okay, we get you the calls from customers looking for a roofer for repair or replacement in your area for the lowest cost acquisition possible. You schedule the appointments, you write the estimates, and you close the deals. So just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, we set up a landing page. Okay, so this is one example of a landing page. Okay, very simple, very direct, very to the point. On a mobile device, they have a click to call, and they could fill out the form here, goes directly to you. Or, they have the option of a chat box, of going here and getting the form filled out. Okay, get started, etc., etc. Boom, 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 boom. Goes directly to you. Or a site that looks like this, okay? And it has a phone number right at the top. You can fill out your information. We would set that up, and then we would set up the ad campaign for you. And again, this is all done for you. And we would get your phone to start ringing with customers that have the need for repair and replacement. So one thing that we do differently, so this is the AdWords section here, is that we set up a lot of different keywords. So most companies are setting up an ad group, and they have multiple keywords and multiple ads. But our one-to-one method, and this kind of gets a little bit technical, but our one-to-one method really drastically lowers the cost per click. It increases the conversions. And the more keywords that you have, these longer keywords, the lower your the lower your cost per click is going to be. And so a huge ranking and cost factor is your click-through rate, and that has to do with the relevance of your ad. So the more ads, the more ad groups, and the more ads that you have running, in addition with the quality of the landing page, that's going to determine where you're ranking at in comparison to your competitors. So even if a competitor has a maximum bid of $8 per click, but their ad isn't optimized all the way, they're going to show up number 4. Now you might have a better ad quality, basically a quality score, so you're going to show up higher even though you're bidding $2 per click. Okay, so basically you can get leads, you can get clicks and leads sometimes for up to 80, 75%, 80% more, 80% less than some of the even bigger competitors. So that's basically what we do, and there's a lot that goes into that, which I could explain on a later session. But that's basically the nuts and bolts of it. The second thing that we do to accelerate your revenue is organic direct lead generation. So this basically means when you do a Google search and you search for a roofer in a particular area, we work on a website or a separate website. And so, for example, this is getting a ton of searches per month, but this is our client, and he's coming up number 3 in a metro area of about 2 million people. So that's getting phone calls, and we're still working with him on the map section as well. So the way that we're different is that, again, the process goes like this. We would set up a separate website, or if you're not currently working with somebody, if you worked with another company in the past, we would optimize your current website. We would get you a maps listings, we would get you a call tracking number, and we would forward all those leads to you. We would implement our ninja tactics, and obviously the results are pretty awesome. So if you have 50 to 100K population, you're looking at 20 to 30 leads per month when everything is optimized. It goes all the way up to over 1 million in the city area. You can get up to above 90, 100 and sometimes 150 calls in a single month. Okay, and so again, what we're doing differently, without getting into all of the details, I mean, this kind of goes into it. There's an algorithm, and most companies are only they're doing a very, I don't want to call it minimum, but they're doing the bare bones of what they think SEO is. Okay, they're not doing any of this. They're not doing any of this. They're not getting results like this. Okay, the algorithm that we are basically our ninja stuff is link juice. Okay, so we are, without getting too technical, it's like, just let me show you an example. It's like if you had someone that was doing, lifting weights or whatever, and then you inject them with a bunch of steroids. That's what we're going to do to your site. That's how we get it to rise and to rank so fast. And there's a lot of knockoffs. There's a lot of things that people aren't doing right. But with our roofing link juice, it always drastically increases your rankings, and that is an extremely powerful way to accelerate your revenue. Sorry, I'm on number 3. And so then a combination of the two would be a hybrid. So you would do some of the AdWords program, the one-to-one fast track, and then you would do the 3 to 6 month commitment for the SEO or the lead generation, direct lead generation from the organic side. And then finally, the most cost-effective way would be to do this all yourself. So we're coming out with a course. It's 13 modules. It's going to teach you everything from website design for roofers to SEO to link building to maps, to call tracking to content strategy, email marketing, link building, I think I mentioned that, on-page optimization, off-page optimization, AdWords training, the whole 9 yards. So the next step, we're working on that course right now, but the next step that you could take is, if you're interested, if you really want to make more money, just reply back to this email. Text me, or if you're seeing this on a website, just click the button below to get started. We'll set up a time to chat to see if we are a good fit for each other. So just kind of to recap, I'm looking for ballers, shot callers, and if you're not familiar with the song, you want to be a baller, shot caller. From Lil Troy, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Not particularly looking for people looking to drive the Impala, maybe the Maserati or better. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, baller, shot callers. That's basically just a term from the hood for people hungry to make more money. So that's what I'm looking for, is people looking to make more money. And you currently have the systems in place to either take on 20 extra phone calls at least per month, but ideally more. Ideally, we're looking for an unlimited amount and growing and expanding and wanting to really crush it. And I'm also looking for companies with good reviews and that are reputable. So that's basically it. I hope that if you have any questions, just again reply back to the email, shoot me a text, or click the button below to schedule a time to set up and chat to see if we would be a good fit for each other. And if you're interested also in learning how to do this all yourself and getting these amazing, incredible results, you will have the opportunity to do that. Just let me know, and you can fill out the form, and we can take it from there. Thank you so much, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.